It's probably the highest accolade that I've been given as a rugby coach. I've been, fortunate enough to what I've done in the past, but I suppose when you look at the history of the Lions, there's probably no bigger role in modern day rugby really, and particularly the Northern Hemisphere. For me, it's a massive privilege, a massive opportunity, big challenge, and I'm really excited about it.
I've got no doubt we've got the right man for the job. Warren's record speaks for itself. 2 Grand Slams. But also, what is very important to us is that Warren toured with the 2009 Lions. And he was an integral part of that tour, hugely respected by the players and by the management. He really bought into what the Lions is all about, the ethos and the spirit. And that was very important because I personally, and I know the board feel the same way, that the British and Irish Lions is a very special club to be in. And let's be honest, Warren is New Zealand by birth, but having been involved in 2009 and having coached Wales for so long, he has really bought into the Lions tradition and the spirit. And as he'll say himself, he can also bring another perspective because he's had the honour of playing against the Lions. And as you heard him, to play against the Lions was just a massive opportunity and honour for him. So he gets it. We're very, very pleased that we have Warren on board.
I wouldn't have taken this role on unless I believed in my own ability to get results. But in saying that, the coach of the Lions has pretty much been a poison chalice for the last 4 coaches in the last 4 tours, because if you look what's happened to the coaches of the last 4 Lions tours within 12 months, they've been out of a job. So that puts added pressure on you as well to go down there and perform and to get results. And I've always been a hugely optimistic person. I've always had a strong belief in my ability to put teams together, and so I'm really excited about having that chance to pick the best of the Northern Hemisphere and to go to Australia.
Well, we wanted to give Warren as much time as possible to plan and prepare. Rugby's more than a game now. There's a lot of detail to go into it. The medical side, the physios, the analysts, the specialist coaching. So Warren's got quite a bit of time to put together his trusted advisors, people that he wants to work with, people that he can trust and respect. And therefore, we're just trying to give him as much time as possible. Ideally, we would have liked to have made this appointment back in May. But because of his injury, we couldn't take the risk of appointing him and then finding that he was unable to do the job.
I think it's only right that the Lions coach should almost like take a sabbatical if he's involved with the national side. Probably club side might be a little bit different. I'm not too sure, but I think that allows me, one, to get around and to see those players, to perhaps spend a bit of time with some of the other national teams, and also for those players to feel that they've got a real chance of impressing me and some of the other coaches as well. And part of my role as the coach of Wales is to develop some of the younger coaches under me and really look for the future. And when I finish, and I won't be there forever, but when I finish coaching Wales, hopefully there's a good structure in place, there's some good people in place to take over, and I think it's a great opportunity for those coaches and that team over the next 10 months to really step up, to learn, to develop, to gain that experience, and then for me to come back after the Lions tour to really get my teeth into Wales, building into 2015, and then hopefully there's been 2 or 3 people that have put themselves in contention because of the opportunities that they have had, perhaps to take over from me after 2015.
Well, obviously Warren will bring back a lot of knowledge, and I'm sure he'll distribute that to his colleagues in Wales. But I'd just like to record that it is a sacrifice, that there is no doubt it's disruptive to any nation. We had long discussions with Roger Lewis and David Pickering, and they were very generous. They have put the interests of the British and Irish Lions ahead of the national team, and we thank them and respect them for that.